So having, gone through the whole destination wedding thing, kind of learning a thing or two. If your heart's set on destination wedding, I encourage you to just notify your guest early. We sent out our invites a year early and just said, hey, this is what we're doing. Please join us if you can. You've got a year to save or make those accommodations. So we invited 120 and we had 61 show up. So I think that really helped. Got to have the travel advisor. I mean, even if you're a planner, it just takes a lot of the stress off. If you get, at Shoreline, they make that wedding website for you, which was wonderful. Take notes during your meetings with your on-site wedding coordinator. So with Hard Rock, or really any destination wedding resort, you're going to get assigned a coordinator that works with the hotel. Take notes, send that follow-up email saying, hey, this is what we covered today at our meeting. It just helps with accountability, with knowing what's been reserved already or what's going on, and just, I highly encourage it. Hire a great photographer and include them in the wedding timeline for the photos. So like we really wanted to do sunset photos, and Luke, our photographer, looked up when the sunset was, looked at our kind of timeline of the day and made a recommendation of when it's going to fit in best where we're not missing too much time. So we were able to sneak away and get those epic beach photos. I really encourage you to customize your day, even though you're planning from maybe another country away. You can still make it your own. So like we really wanted to do something different and unique during our ceremony. So we had a cold tequila shot waiting for us at the end. And our friend who was a guest also, was our wedding officiant. So we kind of made it unique there. We also did a lot of extras during the reception, which we'll talk a little bit more about. We had the wedding painter come in. So you can really customize it to your needs without it feeling like a cookie cutter wedding. You can really still bring your personality. Like I said, I'm very organized, so I'm big on reviewing your contract, understanding your perks and your comps that you get. Shoreline was great at kind of helping me to understand, the room block and how many rooms does this equal do I get. That's how we got our free 4-hour event for our welcome dinner.
Yeah.
So really encourage that. And then if you're considering, I know a destination wedding feels like the honeymoon. It was amazing, but we kind of still wanted that alone time with just us to like decompress and kind of like take in all that awesome week we just had with our family and friends. So it kind of felt last minute. I think the last couple months before the wedding, I reached out to Andrea and was like, can we book like a mini honeymoon? So they recommended LeBlanc, and it was amazing, like the top notch, amazing. So that was kind of a way for us to unwind and relax from our very amazing destination wedding.
Yeah, I love when couples do that. To me, like that, I know I personally would be doing the same thing. And you're arriving at your resort at least 2 days in advance, because that's going to be required. Some couples come in more than 2 days in advance. So by the time you get to your wedding, and then the day after you're with your family, maybe the next day, like you've already been on property for a long time. So when everybody leaves, it's kind of nice to feel like, okay, I'm leaving now too, and we're going to a new spot. Even if it's, what did you guys do? 3 nights?
We just did 3 nights, but It was amazing. It was,
Yep.
highly recommend.
Yeah. And a totally different experience. Not that it wasn't, it just was totally different. That's more of a Zen, romantic type feel.
Yes. And it was just for us. Like we got to create that memory, just us.
Yep.